Starting. Okay, it's live.
Hi.
Hi, welcome.
Welcome. So my name's Allie Eastburn. I'm the executive director and founder of With This Ring.
I'm Carly Maurer, and I'm working with This Ring now through the initiative Unpampered on Purpose.
And I'm Erin Wells, and I'm part of Unpampered on Purpose.
So if you've watched the video, you've seen a little bit about With This Ring, and you know a little bit about what we're doing. It's an amazing movement of generosity, and God put it on my heart to donate my wedding ring about 7 years ago, and he was doing the same thing at the same time in other women around the country, but they really didn't know what to do with that. And so when I decided to donate my wedding ring, I told a friend about it. She said, "Oh my gosh, I really want to do this too." So she donated her wedding ring, and then a woman in Australia heard about that, and God was putting it on her heart, so she donated her wedding ring. And before we knew it, we had a lot of women coming forward saying, "Hey, we really want to get involved and donate." And so in a very short period of time, we had enough traction that I decided to file for a nonprofit, call it With This Ring, and the rest is history. You know, we set out to drill one well in Africa, and we're coming up on 100 wells almost now in Africa, India, and Central America. And it's been a humbling and incredible experience. It's a privilege to serve. And so you're here tonight because you're having an Unpampered on Purpose party. So we're really excited about that. And we wanted to tell you, yes, thank you. We have Nevada, California, Georgia, Florida, and is it Kentucky? So if you're here from one of those states, welcome.
Yes, welcome. We're so excited.
Yeah, we may not have all of you either, so we may not know if you're in another state. But so we want to tell you a little bit about With This Ring, and just tell you that we're excited that you're here. We feel like this is an incredible opportunity for us as women to serve together, and we wanted to really introduce Carly and Erin and talk about how Unpampered on Purpose got started. I met Carly. So I met Carly when she was blogging about her experience, and she was talking about how she was meeting with friends and they were doing these, mani-pedi parties. I didn't know anything about it, but we heard about it. And so I texted her, got her phone number, texted her and said, "Hey, can we meet for breakfast?" She was local. And we did meet for breakfast at Mimi's Cafe, and we had a great time talking. And we just realized that our hearts are so closely aligned. We really wanted to see what God was going to do, in women across the country. And we both just really have a heart for generosity and to see women transform through the experience of giving up, of themselves. And so, I met with Carly. We had a great time. We started meeting regularly and began to pray together. And in the process of that, Carly said, "Would you adopt me? Would With This Ring be my mama?" And I said, "Absolutely." So we have been working together. Oh, we have more guests here now. That's our doorbell.
We have our own
party, so
I'm not being very good host right now.
Yes, hi.
Hi.
We're doing the live simulcast. We're live, so you can say hi. It's one of our guests. You
go in there, there's lots of
food
food
in there, and we'll be right there.
So, we have somebody texting in saying they don't see anything. Let me see if we have Amanda coming in. So we are excited. Carly had a heart for women, and she's going to tell you a little bit about what gave her the idea, and Erin the idea of starting Unpampered on Purpose. So Carly, tell them a little bit about your experience and how it got started.
Yeah, so for a few years now, I just really felt like God was working in my life and in my heart. And I had been involved in church. I had been involved in small group Bible studies. I was reading His Word. And I just got really convicted that God wanted me to do more of what He says. And so it kind of began a journey of what I would call outreach, where I was reaching out more into my community, trying to reach people that were hurting, that were less fortunate, and it just transformed me. And I continued to feel that little tug on my heart, a restlessness, I would say. And so the way this all began was one night I was watching the Oscars with my family, and I saw all the beautiful actresses, and and just how gorgeous they looked. And I got it in my head that, you know what, I really need to get my hair done. I need to get highlights. I need to get a haircut, and I want to look like them. And while I'm at it, why not get my nails done? And I was just ready to do the whole 9 yards. And so I started adding up the numbers in my head of how much it would cost, so I could, you know, tell my husband that I wanted to spend this amount of money on myself. And as I did that, I looked over in my kitchen and I saw a picture of a little boy that we had just started sponsoring, and his name's Jose, and he's 2 years old, and he lives in Bolivia. And when I looked at that picture, I just felt like God hit me right in the heart. And I thought to myself, wow, I'm about to spend, you know, maybe $150 on myself. And what could that money do for this little boy instead? You know, and he's fighting for his life. And that amount of money could probably help him last maybe a year of survival. And so it just really convicted me. And I thought, you know, I'm so convicted, I want to share this with my friends. And so that's what I did that night. I got on the computer and I shared what was happening in my heart on social. Yes, on social media. And I even said, I bet I'll regret this tomorrow. But I don't regret it, thankfully. And so, and I shared, and you know, I had amazing friends like Erin here that just said, you know what, you're right, Carly, and I could sacrifice too. And, you know, maybe I don't have to go get that pampering done next week. And just so many women seemed interested. So that's kind of how it got all birthed.
Yeah. So what did you think when you saw the post?
Gosh, well, I think just recently I'd come back from Africa and I was doing missions in Uganda. And I met a lot of beautiful women that were just strong women that had just been through a lot more struggles than I have ever been through. And were single and raising 4 or 5 kids on their own and finding work and finding jobs and really relying on God. And their faith was just amazing and strong. And I just felt like when I left, like, wow, what can I do as a mom? You know, I just started having kids, and what am I able to do? And I saw Carly's post, and that convicted me further and got me thinking that, you know, I know a lot of us moms, we throw parties and we get together and we have fun. A lot of them have to do with products like Pampered Chef and Avon makeup and Tupperware and jewelry making, and we love to get together, and we can end up walking away from a party having fun and spending a lot of money on ourselves. And but the main reason we like to get together is because we like to get together with friends and socialize and have a night away. And what a great way to get together and use our money for a great cause, get together and paint our nails or give each other massages and have fun, and know that our money is going to a great cause, not just back to us where we come home and we're like, we have more stuff than we need. I didn't really need to buy this at the party. I didn't even know I wanted it until I was done at the party. So the idea sparked that this is a tangible way that I, as a mom, and I'm sure other moms could put something together and make an impact that is lasting. So that was kind of my idea for the parties, and I shared that with Carly, and her eyes got really big, and she's like, yes, you need to help me. And then I was pulled along on this journey.
Yes, that's exactly what happened. And then I do have another friend, Karen, who couldn't be with us here tonight because she moved out of state, but she also loved the idea and just said, you know, you need to come up with a really catchy name. And so she's super creative, and she helped me through brainstorming. She helped me come up with the name Unpampered on Purpose, and that's the story.
It's so exciting. So, you know, with this ring has always been, you know, we have men and women giving their rings and their jewelry from around the country, even from around the world, actually. But we've always kind of just attracted more women. Of course, with the name like with this ring, we're going to attract more women. But it's been really incredible that the women that come are ready. They action. They want to change the world. They want to go on a mission trip. They want to, do something amazing for Christ. And so it's exciting to have this opportunity. We've never had an initiative that was a female or a women's initiative. This is an incredible opportunity. And so thank you for being here. Thank you for being willing to have this party and to join us in this way. I feel like we're all together. I'm sad that I can't see all your faces because I'm sure that you're as excited as we are. So with this ring, we drill water wells. We're coming up on 100 wells now, and it's exciting to see that women's hearts have been so moved by God in different ways that around the country that they want to do something as radical as give up a wedding ring or sell their car because they decided that they wanted to do something more. So that's exciting. Water is a women's issue. Most of us know, most of you I'm sure know that for a woman who has no clean water in her area, she has to walk long distances, sometimes an hour, with her children. Usually the little girls, will come with the mom, and they'll go collect the water. I've been to Africa. I've seen it myself. They're carrying 40-pound buckets on their heads, sometimes up to 7 miles each way. And, they're bringing back dirty water, and it's horrible. I mean, they're being abused, they're being attacked, they're being, the little girls aren't able to go to school. So there's so much happening that you just know that, and I've seen firsthand when you go to these villages that have clean water, you just know that it's life-changing, not just for the disease, that is rampant in the villages, and not just for, the ease of being able to get water, but these women's lives are changed. They're empowered. They're able to start small businesses. They're able to sell in the villages. The little girls are able to go to school. So it's an amazing opportunity for them. And it's a privilege, I think, for us to be able to do something to help. Carly's goal, she started out with her and Aaron started out to try and drill a well. And they're getting up there. They're getting
almost
close.
there.
And so, it's exciting. When I first met with Carly, I was talking about how I struggle with vanity. God's really done some big works in me. I'm materialistic. I think we all struggle with that living in America. We have so much, but I've really felt like God's moved in those areas of my life, and I'm not there yet, but I'm more and more focusing my efforts and even my thought life on not so much the stuff or the things that can make me happy, because they're empty, but even more so, I really struggle with vanity. I'm coming up on 50 in a few years. I'm 47, and I have a lot more, wrinkles than these lovely ladies do. And so, it's a struggle for me. I'm in California. I'm in Orange County, and I struggle. So when I first met Carly, I said, "Oh no, this is a scary thing," because I love getting Botox on my forehead because I use the excuse that I get headaches, which I actually do, but I told Carly, I just don't know if I can do that, because now I feel that there's something, and it's not even so much that it's a bad thing to do it. In other states, they might say, well, I would never do something like that. And all of us have our different hangups or our different things that we spend our money on. But for me, I don't want wrinkles, And so it was something that I really felt convicted about. And we were coming up on an event and for our gala this last year, and I decided I'm not gonna do that. And I felt pretty empowered by that. I feel like this is an opportunity for us to not just help other women around the world, but it's an opportunity to dig deeper and to allow God to fill those places in us that are empty, places that we feel, we want to look more beautiful because we don't see ourselves as God sees us. And we want to have beautiful things because we want to feel like we're special. We want people to notice that we're special, but we really are. We're daughters of the King. And so, I feel like God has called women. I love the story of Esther because she's a bold woman, and she goes before the king. She's obviously selected, and God obviously has a plan for her. And so she goes before the king, and God gives her favor. And she was, because of her courage, she was able to save the Jewish people. It's really touching for me, especially because I'm Jewish. I grew up in a Jewish home and was confirmed in the Jewish temple. And so for me, as a lover of Christ, just knowing that I think this is a master generation. I think we're going to do amazing things for Christ. He's calling us, and he wants more for us. And I think women are coming hungry. That's why these parties are so exciting, because women are coming hungry, saying, I want more. I want to get together with other women and have a conversation about what does it look like to go deeper with Christ, and what does it look like to to really serve in a way that matters, whether it's you're going overseas to go on a mission trip, or you are
hosting a party, or
loving your neighbor, mowing the lawn, having your kids mow the lawn of a neighbor who can't get out. I mean, there's so many things we can do, but it's when we notice, what God is doing, and we feel the prompt and we answer the call. It's an amazing thing. And so With His Ring has always done water wells, but through You Up, we are actually, for the first time, going to embrace something else that we're excited to announce, and that is trafficking. Women at Risk International, we reached out to them, and they were kind enough to reach back, and they really wanted to hear more about what Unpampered on Purpose was doing. And so, Women at Risk International has joined with us, and we are excited that we are going to be able to address some different issues. We've got cosmetology licenses that we're going to be able to provide for around $150, provide these cosmetology licenses to women in Pakistan. Education to get a license in Pakistan and Thailand. These women who are covered and they're masked because they're not able to show their faces, they can come into a salon where they're working and they can unmask and they can have fun like we're having here and have the freedom to talk and enjoy each other. We can also fund a salon for these women in Pakistan. I've seen pictures from Women at Risk International. They sent them in. I've seen these salons where these women are just having a great time and they feel safe, and they're in an environment where it is an amazing thing to see these women gather together. They're making each other look beautiful on the outside, but especially feeling beautiful on the inside. And we also have another program through Women at Risk International called Safely Home, where women who have been kidnapped and they're being trafficked, they are able to rescue these women and safely get them back home again, or reunite them with their families and help with the whole process of that. We're also doing jewelry making, so we can help fund a woman with seed money and help her. So Women at Risk will help her learn and understand how to make jewelry, beautiful jewelry, and then she's afforded seed money so she can actually start a business and begin to provide for her family. So Women at Risk reaches out to women who are being trafficked and those who are at risk for trafficking, and reaches out to them to provide a way to, and they do it in Jesus' name, which is to me the most beautiful thing of all. I mean, if we can do that, right? If we can love others, love our sisters around the world in Jesus' name, what a joy and a privilege. So.
And we get to have fun while we do it.
Yeah.
Get together and have a party. So,
absolutely. So we're just thrilled and we're excited. And if you want to go deeper, if you want to have a party, we want to have a relationship with you. It doesn't matter if you're in California where we are, or if you're in another state. We want to get together. We want to get on the phone with you. We want to have a conversation. Take pictures at your party tonight. We really want to see you. Post them on Facebook. It's facebook.com/GiveWTR. You can go to mine, Allie Eastburn. If you can't find With This Ring for some reason, go to Allie Eastburn and you can see my With This Ring page there. But we would love for you to take pictures, take video, post it on there. Let us know how your party went. We really want to embrace this exciting initiative with you.
Yes, hashtag.
Thank you. Amy will be happy that you said that.
Unpampered on Purpose.
Hashtag Unpampered.
Yes,
we'll find you that way.
Yes.
Please. And if you want to go deeper and you want to have an opportunity to not just have a party, but maybe you want to go unpampered for a certain period of time and do your own nails and toes, or you want to forego eating out, or you want to forego that spa day, we want to embrace that with you, and we want to experience together what it would look like to spend less on ourselves and pamper ourselves less, so we can pamper and love other women across the world who not only do they not get pampering, but they're suffering and they're being targeted and they don't know the love of Christ. So through Unpampered on Purpose, With This Ring is able now to reach out to them, and I am incredibly grateful for the privilege of working with these beautiful women, and so excited to work with you. So please reach out to us. We're
Yes.
excited you're here, and
Enjoy your party.
Yes,
we
have
can't wait
fun.
to
Thank
hear
you
about
so
it.
much.
Yeah, take
Thank you
pictures
so
of our
much.
nails
Yes.
and everything. Whatever
Yes,
you're doing,
we will
wanna
too.
see.
We're going to post pictures of ours too.
Thank you, friends.
Okay.
Thank you. Oh,
Bye.
do you want to say hi? Do you want
To the
Yeah. Do you want to see our party? Do you want to see our girls?
Okay,
let's
well,
take her.
we'll let them see it real
Okay,
quick.
we're gonna take you with us, and we're gonna let our party say hello. Ladies, say hi. Say hi. This is our live broadcast. So I just want you to say hello. We're having fun. So ladies, have a great time.
Thank you.
Thank you.
We can't wait to hear from you.
Bye.